Heads. Aw, still heads. And heads it is. Went off playing that, but it's heads. So, hello again, YouTubers and Pokemon fans. I'm here with Cody, who opened up his Worlds deck in yesterday's video.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
And we're gonna have ourselves a World Championship rematch here today with Mega Audino EX versus Greninja. And we'll see if Cody can change his fortunes here. Although there's not a big cash pool on the line here today. So he's got no base. Oh, yeah, technically I'm supposed to put my base down first, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
My bad, my bad. So put that down to prove it. He's got none. I still set my prizes first before I draw any mulligans. And is that like a technical rule where I'm supposed to like put the little number on before I draw any, or?
Yep, you have to indicate how many, because
I didn't know if you're allowed to just draw as you went anymore, or if that was like an official thing.
no, it's so I think your opponent can keep track, and then so you don't draw any extra cards or something.
Okay.
And then there's no arguing over it either.
That's something that's kind of hard to prove. It's like, well, he said, she said, yeah.
All right.
And we're cutting at the start of the game, but during the game we're not going to be cutting because we're going to trust each other in this matchup. But if you're in a competitive environment, I definitely suggest you cut your opponent's deck every time that you're presented the chance to, because there are cheaters in every card game, and you just don't want to lose because someone decided to cheat you. So at least if you cut, you know that the odds, you at least made them as fair as you could. And if it went against you, so be it. So I'll draw my mulligan, and it was head, so I'm going first. So I will draw my card as well for the turn here. And I will drop a Spirit Link on the Audino. And let's see, this is an interesting hand. Trying to think here.
You're all worried about your hand, and I'm just excited I finally started Talonflame.
I don't know if I want to drop that yet, but I'm going to anyway. We'll play a Trainer's Mail. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to grab a Sycamore. And we'll shuffle the deck. So after this, that's when, if you're in a competitive environment, I suggest you cut. But like I said, we're going to trust each other here and, not cut the deck 20 times in the match. Just save a little time for you all. But normally I'd be like, cut if you wish, and generally they would cut. But not today, not today.
Yeah, most of the time I shuffle my opponent's decks in games, but yeah.
Let's see. And I'm actually going to go ahead and Ultra Ball. So Rosic and Hexmaniac going bye-bye.
Let me guess, you're going to grab a Hoopa EX.
If it's actually in there this time, most definitely. Most definitely. And hey, what do you know? We got ourselves a Hoopa. Now if you don't mind, I'm just going to play that and use the ability right away.
Oh, you're good.
I'll grab myself a Shaman. I will grab myself an Audino. And I better grab myself a Mega Audino as well. I grabbed that Sycamore with the Trainer's Mail, but I don't need to play that this turn at this point, so I might as well make sure I can evolve next. Well, actually... No what's in my hand, maybe that's actually not the best thing to do here, because I think I do actually want to keep on drawing. I do have a Shaman still too, but... I'm going to hope and assume that we can find a way to get a Mega Audino still as needed. I'm going to grab 2 Audinos here, thin the deck out a little bit, and we'll see what magic we can pull and muster here. Well, Talonflame there sits in the wings. So I'll just drop both Audinos, I guess. I don't want to have 2 Shaman on my bench really in this matchup. We'll go and play Trainer's Mail. Thin the thing here a little bit more. Alright, so we still got those in hand. I'll go ahead and grab an Ultra Ball. And if you don't mind, I'm not gonna cut here. I'm just gonna go Ultra Ball, throw those 2 away, grab the Mega Audino I just saw. Then I'll shuffle.
There you go.
Hopefully that was clear enough for everybody watching. Just trying to be overly diligent with, the mechanics here, just so things don't take twice as long as they need to. Because I know I can be a slower player as it is.
Plus we only have so much battery life. Don't want to cut out in the middle of the video.
Alright, and then I will drop the Shaman in play setup. And see if I can find myself some energy. That's why I want to grab the Mega Audino right away. We'll make sure I could draw more cards and hopefully find some actual energy to do some stuff with. And luckily I did. So there we go, double cost energy. Can't attack on this turn though. Let's see, I did not play a supporter on this turn. I'll end it there.
Alright, I'll draw to start my turn finally. And I'll attach an energy right away. And I'll play N. So we both shuffle our hands in and draw a card for each of our prize cards. So we both get 6.
Well, I had the Mega Audino in hand. I'm okay with that because I didn't have any draw. My only supporter was an AZ in hand there, so it's a lot of times what's happened with N. You never know when you play it, but sometimes you really help your opponent, sometimes you really hurt them. And I could draw a worse hand than I had already, so it can backfire, but usually with N, if it's going to benefit yourself, you play it and you don't worry too much about the opponent, because you want to at least make sure that you're doing what you can, and if it hurts your opponent in the process too, great. Oh, we're cutting this time.
Yep,
okay.
Sorry, that's just a habit.
It's a good habit. It's a good habit. All right, so we'll still both be drawing 6. You draw up to the number. Is it up to?
No, you have to draw whatever.
Okay. I wonder what I just drew there.
I'll play a dive ball. It lets me search for a water Pokemon and put it in my hand. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Froakie right away, just so I can evolve him into a Frogadier next turn. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. I guess I'm saying everything wrong.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what you pronounce it on purpose and what's just more fun for you to say. Time to say something for so long but not knowing it, and then when they even when you know how you pronounce it.
Well, do you say Frogadier?
Frogadier.
Frogadier?
Yeah.
I guess because that's the word.
I think that's how it pronounced it in the anime.
Alright, we'll go ahead and use, and you cut my deck.
Oh,
that's funny. I will Arrow Blitz, so I do 40 damage to you, and then I get to search my deck for any 2 cards I want.
Double computer search, no discard.
So we will grab, hopefully some good cards here.
Yeah. Even as a grown 31-year-old, I still watch the anime as much as I can. I have to, so I know the pronunciations. I call it market research.
Grab that one, and can grab this right away.
I suppose I can start my turn here.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Alrighty. Oh, I might as well go ahead and drop down some Spirit Links here. Usually I have them sideways like the active, but I got limited space down here. I'll make sure everything stays in frame, so you know. And yeah, we've got that metal energy, and yes, we got that Mega Audino. How many cards you got?
7 cards.
And given that I know you just searched for 2 cards that you really, really want, it's probably a good idea to play that end that you should have known I had based on me, you know, reading off it as I drew it.
Oh. Yeah.
That's why I said, like, I wonder what I just drew, because I'm like, does it say up to? Oh, no, it doesn't.
I wasn't even watching.
Let's see. Any damage on my attack on this player's is reduced by 20. Oh, that wouldn't be bad to reduce my own bench here at this point anyway.
Not necessarily, because you can get rid of that Shaman and Hoopa if you need to.
I know you got rough season stuff, but it's stuff I don't want sitting out there, so I might as well do that. Get rid of some easy prizes out there on the field for you. And then I can go ahead and use N.
Alright.
I'll shuffle my 1 in for 6, and you can trade 7 for 6, and 2 of those you really want.
I really liked my hand.
So there's an instance where N was very beneficial, because I'm really beefing up my hand stock, and I will most likely be hurting his situation.
Oh,
so.
Definitely after I used Arrow Blitz and got what I needed. Yeah, that's the only annoying thing about Talonflame is that your opponent knows you're gonna have a good hand, so they're gonna try to make you shuffle it all back in. But it's a very good card, especially in this deck. Good? Alright.
Let's go see if you had the habit that time or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just to be clear, Parallel City, the blue side, which is the one facing me, I had to get my bench size down to 3. And for him, what matters right now, water type Pokemon's attacks to 20 less, I believe it says.
Yep.
Just so we're all on the same page here.
And he can play that in any direction he wants, so he can have it benefit him no matter what.
Does that direction count?
No, not that direction.
So not any direction. Alright, I'll play another Mega Audino because I can. I'll go ahead and stick a Float Stone on the Magirna in case that gets Lysandra'd out, or... Now I'm having troubles trying to pronounce it wrong on purpose.
I'm making you think about it now, huh?
Well, I know it's Lysander, but I'm trying to say it how you do, and it's not going that well. Alright, so I played the end this turn. Do you have any idea why they changed that rule, why you don't keep that out to the end of your turn? I thought that was a good rule.
I have no idea, because I quit playing, you know, when you had to keep it. And then when I got back into it in 2013, it was always in the discard pile. So I'm not sure. I wasn't there when it transitioned over.
Because that's one rule that like they instituted where it made sense, because some turns take so long. It's like, was that supported this turn or last turn? I don't remember. I don't know why they changed that. That seemed like a good rule.
When Black and White came out, that's when it switched, right?
I don't know.
Oh, I
just know that it switched at some point, and I didn't know why. And it's been my habit to always use it up there to the end of the turn, because it's what I did for years, but... Yeah.
Helps prevent a double supporter for turn, but I don't know, maybe they just want to keep
and for a deck like this, like, did I play a supporter this turn? Yeah, see, it's right there. So, it works at multiple levels, but yes, I played supporter this turn, and yes, I'll do Magical Symphony for 110 and for the 50.
Alright, so 110.
Yeah, if anyone from Pokemon happens to be watching and you have an explanation of why that rule changed, I'd love to know. Because I've been curious about that for a long time.
We'll bench a Froakie.
Maybe when Sun Moon comes out, they'll bring that rule back.
Attach a water, and we will use N again.
Oh. And I have Versus Seeker to get my N back out if I need to.
Well, I couldn't Sycamore away a VS Seeker, so...
Well, you could.
I didn't want to. I need those. Because you're probably going to take the first prize here, so being able to use my Ace Trainer, my N, are really going to really help, so...
Do you remember the supporter cards that they used to have text on there staying at the cards stayed out?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
And now they don't.
I don't think any supporters... I don't know if supporters for Sun and Moon got spoiled yet in English and stuff. But I'd like to see them bring that rule back.
I wonder how that would apply to the supporters without it on it then.
I'm sure they just have to have like a general errata or whatever that says like this applies to all supporters, because you can't have it be some all. 4, 5, 6.
We'll play Rough Seas and I'll use it right away. We will use Battle Compressor. I get to search my deck for up to 3 cards. It doesn't have to be specifically 3. And then I get to discard them. So this is really helpful when I get to discard my Talonflame, since they're literally completely dead cards in my deck. So, and I actually only have 1 to discard, so I...
But you could discard them with Ultra Ball.
If I play Ultra Ball.
That'd be the only use they'd really have, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I think some standard lists have been playing Ultra Ball if they play Talonflame, since Battle Compressor rotated from the standard format, but... And those are the other 2 cards I will discard.
I wonder if he has a Versus Seeker.
And then...
I didn't take my prize yet, so that Ace Trainer is still basically just... I cut out a habit again.
We will just Arrow Blitz again, so we'll do 40 to you and search for 2 more cards. We're going to take that one for sure, and there's so many to choose from, I don't know which one to go. This doesn't seem like a bad card, so you can start your turn right away while I shot.
Okay. I will drop my 3rd Mega Audino.
Oh boy.
Yeah, gonna make you work.
Oh, I'd rather have to work than dead draw. Oh, whoa.
It's such a habit. I guess it's a good habit to have, but it's hard to change those habits. Alrighty. I'm gonna go Ultra Ball, discard a Float Stone and an N. Take a peek at my deck. I guess that's actually kind of a good move to do. Gonna increase my good draws here. And, actually, let's see. Absol's Cursed Eyes. When you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, remove exactly three, I guess, huh?
Yep.
3 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another. Interesting. Let's see. Now, if I did that, I'm trying to think, is it best to knock out the Talonflame and have the 2 Froakies sitting out there? And either way, stuff's getting... 2 knockouts will happen either way, I think, so it doesn't matter too much. Although I'd want to make sure that probably that I'm going to knock out the Froakie with the energy already. Would be the better thing to do. So actually that might not really be relevant because I'm going to want to take the 2 knockouts of what has the energy now anyway, so I'm actually going to keep the Absol in my deck for now. But I'm going to grab that Cobalion. Don't worry, I got plans. I know what I'm doing. Might be hard to believe. But sometimes I like to think I know what I'm doing.
Well, you have 3 Mega Audino, so I think you know what you're doing.
I'm going to play that Cobalion. I'm going to set up, go from 2 to 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to play that Parallel City again and discard these 2 cards that aren't serving much purpose once they're on the field. Just thin out the deck a little bit there, increase my draws. I think that was decent. And we'll give a Mega Audino a double powerless. And we've not played a supporter yet this turn. So I think keep the trend going here. We'll bring back that N, and we'll play it.
All right.
Ooh. Whoa!
Whoa!
That was uncalled for.
Oh man. These sleeves are slippery. I don't like them.
I thought flipping the table was how you got out of jams, not just throwing your deck at your opponent.
I'm sorry.
I think that's all the cards.
Yep, that should be all of them. Oof. I was just that frustrated at you for ending away my great hand I had.
Again?
I throw my deck at you.
Only one way out of this one. That's usually flipping the table.
I hope that doesn't count as me having bad sportsmanship.
Spirit of the game, man. Spirit of the game.
I'm a great loser. Alright. Oh, nope, not gonna cut. Oh.
Alright, so it's still 6 and 6. Nobody wants to take a prize, but that's about to change. I gotta play those ends while I still have 6 prizes, because I know that's not gonna last very long. There's my hand for those that want to see. Hopefully the glare is not too much there, but interesting hand. Interesting. And yes, we'll go ahead and Magical Symphony and knock out the Froakie with the energy.
Alright.
110 to the active, 50 to the benched of my choice.
Alright, so we're gonna promote my last Froakie. Alright, this is actually a very workable hand. So we're gonna evolve into Frogadier. Or is it Frogadire? I don't know. Who knows?
Well, your situations have looked dire, but
so
I think it's Frogadier.
We'll attach a water and a bursting balloon to put some extra damage on him if he attacks me. And then I will use... How many cards do you have in hand?
8.
Quite a bit. Oh, geez.
Yeah, you can play anything after the end, and then I got 2 prizes.
Dive Ball and search for another water Pokemon. And we'll go with a Froakie, just in case things go really bad. And then I will go ahead and play N right away. And normally I don't like to do this just because I could draw into the Frogadiers before I use water duplicates, so then they're stuck in my hand and I can't put them on the bench. But I feel like I need to really catch up here and just hope I don't draw them. So let's try to get lucky again.
Well, the interesting hand I showed the viewers, I had 3 Versus Seekers in my hand, so
yeah,
I had some options there. And well, I won't say more. All right. So I'll only draw 4 this time.
And I get to still stay with my 6. All right, that is pretty good. What I was looking for. I will use water duplicates, so I get to search my deck for up to 3 Frogadier, and I get to put them on my bench. Don't even have to have a Froakie down, just get to put them right there.
Make sure I fully understand Bursting Balloon here and give it a quick read.
So as long as you do any damage to me, you will take 6 damage counters, but it has to be in my active spot. Alright, here go.
Alrighty. I shall draw. And then we'll do some stuff. Alright, so Parallel City is still in play. I will play a metal onto that Mega Audino. I was thinking of what was in my hand before that's not there now. So it's like, oh, I guess I won't do that. Let's see, I've got 140 left on my active, and I got another Mega Audino ready to go, so I'm still in pretty decent shape, I think.
Yeah, I'd rather have your board state right now.
I will Lysander out a Frogadier of your choosing, so that the Bursting Balloon won't hurt me. And then I'll go ahead and do Magical Symphony, and I'll damage the one that was active. But I won't take the damage from Bursting Balloon, which has now been detonated, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I get another prize card.
I just need a moment. Oh, what exactly I should do here? Because then that math works out really well again. How many cards do you have in hand?
4.
Let's see how many VS Seeker you got in here. 1.
Well, I know I shuffled 3 in on your end, so.
I only got 1 in there, so.
So yeah, spoiler alert, there's none in there and the rest are there.
I will, I guess, promote this guy. I'll draw for turn. I will use Rough Seas. Get to heal 30 from all my water guys. And if I had lightning Pokemon too, it would heal them, but I do not play them. I'll use another Dive Ball. Can you guess what I'm going to grab here?
Greninja.
Oh yeah, you're good at this. Shuffle real quick. We will attach a water energy to the Froakie. I'll evolve this guy into Greninja. I'll use Water Shuriken, so I'll use his ability. If I discard a water energy from my hand, I get to put 3 damage counters on any one of his Pokemon. So I'll do it on your Mega Audino in the active.
Stuff is happening.
And then I'll play VS Seeker, grab any supporter out of my discard pile, and we'll go ahead and grab N, since Ace Trainer and N have the same effect right now. And I'll play N.
That's what I have, which is pretty much a dead hand.
Oh, jeez.
Although I'm only getting 3 cards, that's an N I'm okay with, because I was just counting on top decks, basically, to be able to do more than just attack with the 2 Mega Audinos currently in play that are fully powered. I could attach DC, and that's all I could really do with what I had, so.
I think you're pretty set up.
Yeah. It's like, well, I was going to attach DCE to the Mega Audino, and then basically I have just 1 energy away from being all in on what's on the board. Just. But obviously I want to be able to keep playing supporters and stuff, because that's kind of important for the extra damage.
Oh yeah, 6. Okay. Whew. Thought I was going to be cheating there and draw an extra card. Don't want to be doing that. So I think this will prevent me from effects of opponent's attacks. So, and you have a metal energy attached this time. So I cannot use.
Oh yeah, I had the 2 double colorless.
I cannot use Bubble and paralyze you. So probably shouldn't have attached to the Froakie. That was a misplay on my part.
Happens to the best of them.
You have 110 HP remaining, so
halfway there.
We will, I guess, just sacrifice the Froakie. So I'll retreat and attach a Bursting Balloon to the Froakie, and Level Ball. Search my deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, which I don't think I have any, and I do not. So I have to fail that. And I will just pass turn because Bubble won't do anything. So.
Except, practice your coin flipping skills.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, I think we'll go ahead and attach that energy. And we'll Lysander out that Greninja. So that's a supporter, so we'll Magical Symphony, knock out that, and I guess we'll do 50 to that Greninja.
Alright, so...
Because then you'll rough seal it, and then it'll be 110 away again.
Yep.
Another prize.
Perfect math. So we'll promote
It's beautiful
him.
how it works.
Draw for turn. I will use rough seas like you just called. You have 110, so that doesn't really, that math does work out really well. So, but do I want to do that? I don't really want to. You have 3 cards in hand. We will attach a bursting balloon here. And
Yeah, the Greninja's got free retreat. Well, just the one active does, I guess.
a splash energy, and then I'll retreat. And I will use Miss Slash for 50. And that does not provide weakness, resistance, or any other effects on the opponent's active Pokemon. So it's nothing that it prevents right now.
So
or goes
60
through right
left
now,
in my turn.
Yep.
And if that Greninja's knocked out, all cards attached return
Yep.
hand.
Splash energy is really cool. So if he's knocked out by damage, I get these back in my hand.
Alright.
It's like a super rod, but instead of going back in the deck, I get to use them right away.
Oh, versus Seeker out the Lysander.
Oh man.
I'll pull out that Greninja again. And we'll knock out the active with Magical Symphony and damage the Greninja on the bench.
Alright.
I love having the right cards in my hand at the right time.
Must be pretty nice.
It is. It is.
Alright, so this is a pretty scary moment now. I will use Rough Seas. We are way behind.
Just a little bit.
I will do...
Gotta at least get that consolation knockout. Can't get 6-0'd.
So we'll do Water Shuriken. We'll do 30 on that benched Mega Audino. We'll get a VS Seeker, and I'm sure you know what's coming. We're going to end you down to 1 card.
But I just got a Sycamore for my prize.
You're complaining after clearing my board of my good Greninjas?
I'm gonna make you cut this time just so there's no funny business. Just so if I top deck a Sycamore, then it's it's all on you.
It's all on me. So then I have to feel bad about it.
Yep.
Alright, fine. I'll shuffle. I'll even be there. And we get 6. Oh man, this is rough.
That could be okay. That could be okay.
We can Super Rod. We will throw back in 1. This is really rough. 2 and 3. So we'll shuffle in a whole Greninja line. And then I'll use the Level Ball right away and skip a shuffling step there.
I'll allow it.
And evolve into a Frogadier. This is rough. I haven't even gotten out a Greninja break.
Oh yeah. Is that in there?
Well, I just lose. I mean, I can do 50, so I don't even knock you out.
So I don't have to do anything. I can just say attack and it's over then.
Yep.
But I had an escape rope ready in case you bench that Greninja.
Yeah, you got it too. I just could not draw a break. There we go. But it didn't matter because you had the escape rope to kill him anyways.
Yeah. Well, I figured, well, yeah, if you retreat, I'd still an easy knockout, obviously, so. Yeah, I didn't see any outs for you there. So, yeah.
Not that bad, but.
So the outcome stays the same, and Mega Audino still reigns supreme. If you guys enjoyed, you want to see more content like this, let us know, and also subscribe, rock smash that like button, and I'll see you next time for some more Pokemon goodness. And yeah, like I said, if you want to see more matches, deck profiles, etc., let us know, and I'm sure Cody can help us out with more videos moving forward, if that's what you guys want to see. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.